quer? Você é Lucica.
Okay, so that was pretty bad. Another thing that Israel's done was going to put people in prison, especially Christians, for proselytizing their religion. But they have no problem proselytizing to Hollywood. I have a big questions like, why did it take 6 hours for the army to get there? Why did they move 80% of the army out of there? And what other question do I have? Oh yeah, Israel can even see a cockroach crossing the border, so how could they miss 400 people? Then I get an idiot like this. There's no lie. Holidays are always dystopian downtown Vancouver since the pandemic, okay? They've gotten way worse since the pandemic. Very, very depressing. It takes a while to get it over a holiday, and there's going to be another one next month. It's always dirtier down here, and he thinks because there's a war, I'm not allowed to complain about my dystopian nightmare. Now, this dude here, I had to block from my channel, so obviously he's got some issues with me, and I don't really give a fuck other than this is pretty fucking stupid. And so I do have to expose his stupid from coming from a far right place. You get blocked and he's got to talk to me in this way. Like, what is a lie in the video? There is no lie. He hasn't made an argument that even makes sense. He actually made himself look like a freaking idiot, and one person likes it, and it's probably him. So we're at over 31,000 euthanization. How to block his freaking stupid ass, because who wants to hear about him promoting euthanization on my channel when I'm a pro-life person? I support the sacred death if possible, not euthanize people. Go to the hospital. Oh, you're sick. We'll euthanize you. They've been doing that so much in Canada. 31,000 people. And that's not enough for him. So now, far right person, oh, you can't talk about your issues because we got Israel happening. I'm going to still do research because I think it's a false flag. There's too many weirdism about it. He has no idea about, the people in charge of our world. He's probably never talked to one of them. I have, because I've upset them when I was on Twitter, but I can't go on Twitter anymore. So he's never had a freaking issue. Oh yeah, I've upset them on Facebook too, and got a lot of death threats on Facebook, and yeah, so I barely ever, and a horrible image just sent to me on Facebook. So I don't go on there very often, rarely ever. It was just absolutely horrible on Facebook. So he's probably never talked to anyone, in power, and called them out, and got scared afterwards, because they are scary people. They can do magic and you can feel them. So yes, I do call them out. I know what false flags are. I know a lot about Israel. I'm half German Jewish. I know they have the most sophisticated surveillance system probably in the world. I mean, they can pick out a cockroach crossing the border, and they can't pick out 400 people. Now, I'll have to study secret societies to understand what's happening. And then after you finish that, you got to study the Bible, because they know the Bible more, the secret societies, than anyone I know. And then you might have some idea of what's happening in the world, and it's going to take a long time. And if you're starting now, you're a little bit late. Things have been censored off. You won't be able to find truth. You'll have to be able to discern what is true and what's not. If you don't have any discerning abilities, you're pretty well screwed now to do any research. It's too late. I think the apocalypse is almost over, which is called the revealing, and we're pretty well close into Armageddon.